So here we are in Pluckley. This is Pluckley post office behind us, and Vincent's now going to explain why we're here.
So Pluckley is the most haunted village in Kent, where shrieks from the undead plague the living. Back in 1989, the Guinness World Records named Pluckley as the most haunted village in the country, and that's where we are now.
The most haunted village in England.
Just outside of Ashford, and it boasts a phantom headmaster, a dying highwayman, a flickering light and a Victorian lady. Towards Smarden lie the Screaming Woods. We'll be there a bit later.
So we are going to go to the Screaming Woods, the most haunted woods in England apparently, and at the moment we're in Pluckley. We're going to go to the pub Vincent's got some facts about, and we're going to go to the church and have some more facts about that church, and if we see anything supernatural you will see it first.
The Black Horse at Pluckley, and the sign's swinging a bit and it's squeaking a little bit, which is a little bit unnerving, but it adds to the fun. Even the Black Horse pub is said to have more spirits than those in the optics, with an invisible hand which moves items on the bar and sometimes hides purses and tidies mess and disembodied screaming. Here there have been multiple instances of articles, normally clothing, vanishing on a regular basis, only to be replaced in the same position sometimes years later. The poltergeist responsible is believed to be a woman called Jessie Brooks, who's also been seen wandering looking for a child she has lost. It's said the sounds of knocking can be heard in St Nicholas Church at night. Sometimes a flickering light can also be seen. It has been said that the light belongs to Lady Daring, who was buried in 3 lead coffins to try and prevent her decay. A red lady is said to search the graveyard for her stillborn baby, while a white lady has been seen within the church. Now here's the graveyard.
So here's the church. What we're going to do, we're going to go in the church. We don't know if it's open, closed, nothing. Is that gate open? Yeah, we can get in. We're going into the church. We're going in. Victor, we're going first.
I'm going in very far.
Yeah, boy. We're in the church graveyard, and like Vincent said, there's a Lady Daring is searching for a newborn child. Unborn child, and there's a grave. Literally, just as I said that, I walked past that. There's the church there.
Is it a memorial? War memorial?
We're literally this close to the church. If you hear knocking, there's noises of knocking apparently, and that is the Lady Daring looking for a child. That's a spooky old church, though, isn't it?
No.
Wait till you see someone up in that window. Right, what we're going to do is a lap of the church, keeping silent, listening. You ever been in a church at night? Ah, look at these graves. Ah.
I can see more now, like the old specs on it. Don't want to think of coming over, telling it's off though. Yeah.
I'm getting a bit spooked.
God, you shone that torch in my face about 26 times. Am I being or your being? I'm walking past, but that's all I'm thinking.
Why are you walking? I don't know, I get a bit spooked.
He's got scared already.
Something behind me, I think, Stan. And there it is, that's the church done. That's as far as I'm going.
We've got to go to the woods yet.
I get spooked easy. It's that Blair Witch. Why are you going out first? No one watching my back. Your back being watched. Right, so I don't know if this is going to be classed as paranormal activity, but my battery has jumped from 100% to 68% in about 10 minutes. We're in Vincent's car, we're going down to another pub, but I just thought I'm putting that bit of evidence out there, in case this is found footage, in case people want to go over the facts. Vincent's driving, my battery's dropping like a pebble. About 10 minutes later, since phone battery update, it's dropped to 36%. I've just checked, nothing is on, but phone battery's gone from 68 to 38 in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5
now you're
minutes.
wasting more of it.
Oh yeah.
The Daring Arms was once a hunting lodge, but here at the pub, the ghost of an old lady is said to be seen sitting in the bar in Victorian dress, so clear that punters are said to have mistaken her for a real customer. And the pub's shut at the minute. You can see it used to be a lodge.
Oh yeah, it is shut. So basically what they're saying at this pub is, a lady comes in and she's so clear the bar staff try to serve her. And it is, oh, there's light upstairs, we better not shine. Maybe people live here. Because it looks like there's lights on upstairs. Oh look. But it's a really nice pub. It's a really nice, like, it's like a castle sort of looking.
Yeah, it used to be a hunting lodge.
I'll go back here and we'll get a shot of the pub. Look, see? Look at that for a pub. Used to be a hunting lodge.
I've left the keys in the car.
We've left the keys in the car, so we're calling it. So here we are, Daring Woods, and I've got to say, it is locked, so we are going to have to break in. I've got to say, it's eerily quiet in the woods. That's just the other side of this quite tiny car park, and the woods is just going to start literally there. Eerily quiet, but we're going to jump over the fence, get in, and Vincent's going to explain some facts and figures about Daring Wood, otherwise known as the Screaming Woods. So we're going to have to look.
Let's do a bit here in front of the sign.
I'm going in, Vincent.
On my fucking phone, the wallet.
Look, my torch is going mental as well. No, come in, Vince, just stand over here.
So we're in the woods.
Vince, I've just done a 4-minute film of Pure You, and it's only gone down 2%.
The battery saga continues. We're in the woods and it's a little bit muddy. And Bev's going to kill me for getting mud in the car,
No,
but we
we're
will clean our
cars.
boots.
My boots ain't even
Up and ahead, I don't know if you can see them lights up ahead. There's 4 dudes went into the woods with their phones. I think they're coming back towards us. But this is like our view, basically, at the minute. It's just darkness and mud.
Explain to her about the
Yeah, there's a bit of mist coming down. It's not going to really get picked up. I'm walking in sinking mud here. It's all bad. My torch keeps going off on its own.
On you.
The Daring Woods, also known as Screaming Woods, are situated in Kent, between the villages of Smarden and Pluckley. They are reputed to be the most haunted woods in Britain, and they were given their names because of the many reports of people hearing terrifying screams coming from the forest at night, or footsteps and whispers during days of fog. The forest is said to be haunted by the ghosts of people who get lost in them. In particular, the locals mention a suicidal army colonel of the 18th century and a highwayman who was captured by the villagers, pinned to a tree and beheaded. Many from the nearby villages swear to have seen black shadows following them while they were travelling across the forest. The wood is also famous for presenting one of the oldest Neolithic sites in the world. The Daring Wood Massacre, an article in the local newspaper after the facts of the 31st of October 1948. The woodland has been the centre of attention for this phenomena for many years. On the morning of November the 1st, 1948, 20 people from the Maltmans area were found dead, 11 of whom were children. The bodies were forming a massive pile of human flesh and they didn't present any wound. Many reported seeing strange lights coming from the forest on the night of Halloween when the massacre took place. The autopsies couldn't determine the cause of death, and after a few weeks the local authorities quickly ended the investigation, stating that the cause was carbon monoxide poisoning. This behaviour raised questions about a possible involvement of the police in the matter at the time. In 1964, private investigator Robert Collins conducted in-depth witness interviews designed to uncover hints about the alleged activity of an unknown religious cult in the village of Smarden. His research stopped after he died in a tragic car accident the following year. On the cover of the Kent Messenger on Friday, November the 6th, 1998, the Daring Wood was home for another mystery when on October the 31st, 1998, the same night of 50 years before, 4 college students who were visiting the forest went missing after people from Pluckley reported seeing figures of light similar to spider webs in the sky. Their bodies were never found, and after 3 weeks the police investigation stopped.
Right, so here we are, we're in the woods, not that far in. We ain't going to trick no one. Oh look, there's Vincent. He's got the ump because he's got mud on his boots. But it's a spooky dark woods. There was some other kids here messing about. I think Vincent said that. But just going on about the woods, he's got, to me, there's an air of spookiness about them. And it just kind of goes on. If you can hear noise, we're not going to fake any fan footage. If you can hear noise, there is a couple of kids trying to scare each other. But let's just have a pan of the woods and have a look. You can't see far in front, can you?
No.
It's basically like that, but what you ain't seeing that we can see is it's really dense. Like there's like the odd tree, and then back there it goes really dense.
Yeah,
tree line. It's the same that side. And then there's this big path that goes up. But then we can't quite see where it ends. It kind of just goes into nothing. And there's like a hazy fog over some of these bushes here. There, Vincent, still annoyed about his boot. Let's see them boot. Look at them. There's nothing on them.
Look at the state of that.
There's one skid mark on that. So we've got a bit of light. We're in the woods, Daring Woods, otherwise known as the Screaming Woods. Look at this light source we've got here. It is spooky. We ain't been super scared. We ain't gone that far in. We've gone in. We've done it. We've got the t-shirt.
But that's it.
That's it.
we don't need to do any more to prove anything to anyone. You've had the facts. We've been into the woods. We've told you about the woods. Now we're going to set up and do a little podcast.
And I might
be able to listen to.
Yeah, I might have a sausage sandwich as well.
Yeah, we'll have something to eat.
Yeah.
Do a podcast.
Do a podcast.
And then go home.
Something to eat. Go home.
Yeah.
Get by that fire. You got a fire in your house?
No.
No.
You're not coming to my house.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it's been an experience. It's been a good
experience.
experience and an eerie experience. Not full on scared yet, because we've got another half hour to do recording pod.
And I'll just let you tell everyone the time. It is 11:30. We will be here at midnight. That is going to be a fact.
Yeah, we will.
We'll still be here at midnight. Yeah, I'll probably be having sausage. He's cooked some sausage. I'm not hungry, but I'm still going to eat them.
I'm going to eat for the sake of eating.
Look how dark it is. I could just disappear. Look. Gone.
I'll turn the torch off. Turn that light off.
Listen.
There's a dog. Someone walking a dog.
There is a couple of sounds coming, and it sounds like a dog.
Definitely a dog. Yeah.
Someone ain't walking a dog at half past.
No, it's probably a dog from an house up the road.
All right. Remember to subscribe and like the Adam and Val YouTube channel. There's the Val. There's the Adam. So we are in the car. We've just finished our filming in Daring Woods. I'm going to cut this bit out of the podcast. Because it won't make sense saying this story again, because this story needs to be aired. There's Vincent. We're in the car. It's freezing cold. There was ice on the ground. We got really muddy boots. He's in bits about the boots. He's cleaned the boots. I'm sitting. My feet are on like a Christmas mat, innit?
Is this for the podcast or is this for a video?
This is for the end of the thing.
Oh, sorry.
Vincent, you can see you there. Look, you're right there. Vincent's there. Right. So Vincent has bought us food. What is the time? It's definitely the witching hour, isn't it?
4 minutes past midnight.
Oh yeah, it says up there. It's 4 minutes past midnight. Vincent made us this. Vincent, explain to them these rolls. Why I have a
You want
look.
to stop that recording? So
No, I'll just cut it out.
The rolls are a white roll, cooked pork sausages with gently fried onion, and on each side of the roll I've done one twist of the old cracked black pepper. One twist, just a little hint of pepperiness.
That's exactly right. I've said this before in the podcast, but that's exactly how he explained it to me. Not being filmed, you explained it. And what you said a second ago, you could have done with something else.
No, not could have done with something else. There's something. Eat the roll and tell me what you think.
Welcome back, podcast people. I'm just about to taste test this roll. Vincent has... I've got 2 of them as well. What's for pudding?
We got pudding. I got flapjacks for pudding.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I could do a flapjack. You could save them. Oh, what the roll? You saved it?
Yeah.
So you reckon you could have... Oh, I think I've got it already.
What is it? What do you think, if there's a critique to be had on the roll, and I can take any criticism,
Yeah.
what is the critique?
Well, it's not a critique because these are nice. They are really nice. He's done well, but
I weren't hungry. This is superb.
I was looking for something to fault because you said there was a fault, and I'm thinking, but now I'm changed my mind because I think I can taste what I thought I was missing.
Right.
I was thinking you could have done with butter in the roll,
Right.
but you've buttered it, ain't you?
That is my critique. I've buttered it. I think there's too much butter.
Oh, there
I
we
think
go.
I should have been thinner, spreading the old margarine over the bun.
Sometimes that happens. No, but sometimes what happens is the sausages get hot, don't they?
Yeah, but I waited till the sausage cooled down before I put them in the roll. Because otherwise they go all sticky and it clings to your teeth. And you ever had that with a sausage sandwich? If you cut them up and put them in a sausage sandwich and they're still too hot, when you're eating that sausage sandwich, all that bread clings to them teeth.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this ain't doing it as much.
So we've got sausage rolls on an English bap. Did you make the bap?
No, I got it from Morrison.
I knew he was going to say no. But, if you enjoyed this video, thumb that up.